y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I had a really fun idea for a video today. I don't know if anyone will be interested in it, but I thought it was really fun. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. I always mess with my hair when I'm filming, but just because I want to make sure it looks good. But I had this really fun video idea because I watch way too much reality TV. Way too much. I watch almost every reality TV show that is on TV. And I have a lot of thoughts about them. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of talk about a couple different reality TV shows that are on right now. And just kind of give my opinions, talk about them, just talk to the camera a little bit. I don't know. I'm sitting on my bed. I have this comfy blanket on. I'm wearing this Walt Disney World t-shirt or sweatshirt from my honeymoon. I'm drinking some wine because I feel like this is a slumber party and we should just let our feelings out and talk. I am 26 years old, so I'm allowed to have this, so don't worry. This is also a wine glass that my mom made me. It says Megan. It's really cute. So yeah, I'm going to talk about these reality shows. If you don't watch these, you can still hear my opinion. If you are not caught up, you probably shouldn't watch because you'll find out some stuff that you probably don't know. So there's 3 shows that I'm going to talk about because I'm only going to talk about 3 because this video is already going to be way too long. So I'm going to talk about 3. That's The Challenge on MTV. It is a reality show where they take a bunch of people from other reality shows and they compete in challenges. That's basically the premise of the show. We're going to talk about Temptation Island. It's a show on USA Network, and it's where they take 4 couples and that are like at a crossroads in their relationship. Like maybe one wants to get married and one doesn't. One is jealous and thinks that the other person's going to cheat or something like that. And then they put them on an island, and the guys all live in a house with the single girls, and the girls all live in a house with single guys, and then they basically just see what happens, see if they cheat, see if they are faithful, just see what happens. And then at the end of the show, they get to pick if they get to choose if they want to go home with their significant other that they went there with, if they want to go home alone, or if they want to go home with someone that they met on the island. So we're going to start off with The Challenge. My initial thoughts on this season. So they did Team USA against Team UK. So what I was confused about is that they had people from the USA on Team USA, people from UK on Team UK, and then they had 4 people that they got to pick who wanted to be on what team. And so some of them made sense. Like there was Dee, who's from Australia. So I think she's from Australia or New Zealand. So she, is not from the USA and not from UK. So she has to pick which team she wants to go on, or the teams have to pick if they want her. And then there was Turbo, who's from Turkey, I want to say. I think he's from Turkey. And so, obviously, he's not from USA or UK. But then there's Ninja Natalie, who's from USA, and then CT, who's been on so many challenges and is from USA. Made no sense at all. So the USA team picked Ninja Natalie, and then they were debating picking CT or Turbo because Turbo's a great competitor. He's amazing. But CT has been on seasons with them for so long that they were scared that he was going to get mad if they don't choose him. And they're friends and stuff. But they ended up going with Turbo, which I totally agree with because CT used to be really good. He used to be scary. But he's a father now, and he's a lot older now, and he's kind of let himself go. So, he's probably not the best competitor, which he's doing pretty good this season. Well, I'll get more on that. But, so I wasn't mad that USA picked Turbo. So that means that the UK team got D and CT. Okay, so my problem with this whole season was the minute that the challenge started, the season started, USA just started voting everyone off on their team. And it's like, if it's a team thing, wouldn't you want to keep everyone on your team and vote off everyone on the other team? So then you could just keep winning? Like, that makes no sense to just vote off who on your team. Like, that makes no sense. But they're just all petty, and they just have vendettas against people on their team that they just kept voting people off, and it made no sense. Like, they lost Bananas, they lost Wes, they lost Laurel, they lost so many good competitors because they just had problems with them. They just don't like them, and they just wanted to be mean, and it made no sense to me. Cara and Polly suck. I do not like them at all. So Cara has been on many seasons, and she's pretty good, and so she has right to, talk crap and say that she's good. Polly, on the other hand, has been on a couple seasons. He was on Big Brother a couple years ago, and he sucked on Big Brother. I didn't like him on Big Brother at all. I liked his brother, his actual brother, who was on Big Brother before him. Amazing. Cody was great. He's such a sweet guy. Too sweet because he lost because he was so sweet. But, not the point. But Polly's only been in a couple seasons of the challenge, and he thinks he is top dog. He thinks he's so good. He thinks he should win. He thinks he's the best at everything. Like, he's just so full of himself, and it's annoying. But also with the Polly and Cara situation, Polly used to date a girl that was on The Bachelor. Her name is Danielle M, and she so cute, so sweet. She was one of the sweetest girls on that show. They used to date. And then Polly, when he went on his first season, was dating Danielle M. Went on his first season and hooked up with Cara on national TV when he had a girlfriend. And it was just a mess. The whole thing was a mess. And Danielle M. she didn't deserve that. She was so sweet. And Polly just ruined her life. And then there was all stories about it, and like Polly would go on Instagram Live and say all this stuff, and it was such a mess. But Danielle M. deserved better, and Cara sucks, is basically what I'm saying. So there was a whole fight with Jordan and Turbo, and Turbo's scary. Like, he's this guy from Turkey. I'm pretty sure he's from Turkey. And he's so intense. There's a cat wanting to get in the room, but I know they will disrupt me. He's so intense. He is a beast. And Jordan just kept poking him and poking him and poking him, and he just went off. And it's like, if Turbo came at me, I would be terrified. But Jordan just kept poking him and poking him and poking him, and Turbo just went off, and he tried to fight him so many times that he got kicked off. So Jordan basically forced Turbo out, which I want to say good on Jordan if he wanted him out, but also he was on his team, so that was stupid. Rogan is on the UK team, and he started dating Dee, who's also on the UK team. And Rogan decided he was going to try to talk to his team and try to get Dee out. He was trying to vote her out. His girlfriend. He was trying to vote his girlfriend out. And still would sleep in the same bed with her and kiss her and hug her and talk to everyone else about how he wanted her out because he didn't think she would be good for the team. So that was sketchy. Tori was on the USA side, and they voted her into elimination. And if you win an elimination, you can choose to switch sides. So if you're on the USA team, you can choose to switch over to the UK team. So Tori was the first one on this season to switch sides because they voted her in. Her team voted her in. And she was like, no, if I win this, I'm switching sides because my team voted me in. Why would I want to stay with people who voted me in? So she was the first one to switch, which I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know. I see where she's coming from. She just did it out of spite. And like she said, why would she want to stay with people that voted her in? So I understand that. But it's also like you're switching to a side that keeps losing, so I don't know. And then the next episode, after Tori switched sides, Jordan, her boyfriend, he was voted into an elimination, and he won that elimination, so he got to choose if he wanted to switch sides. So, when TJ was like, do you want to switch sides? He was like, you know what would make me happy would be to stay on the American side and just make them lose. And then he was like, but you know what would make me even happier? And then he got down on one knee and proposed to Tori. And he was like, what would make me happier is if Tori would marry me. And it was the cutest thing. And Cara was being annoying through the whole thing. Everyone was like so happy for them. They were like, that's so sweet. And then Cara was just like, blah, 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 like talking crap the entire time through their proposal. And it was so annoying. But after they got engaged, they both went over to the UK side. Well, Tori was already at the UK side, but Jordan decided he was going to go over to the UK side. I don't like Cam. I've never liked her since she came onto the challenge. She's just so full of herself. The way she calls herself Killer Cam and Queen Cam. And it's like, you're not even that good. Yeah, you've won a couple eliminations. Congrats. But you're not that good. You can't be just like naming yourself. Like, I'm going to name myself like Queen Megan for no reason. Like this. Okay, so this season, Polly, like I said, Polly's been so cocky. So cocky. And this last episode I just watched the episode from Wednesday, I think. And he's being so cocky, and he's like, if I win, he's like, I'm so glad Jordan's on the other team because he's so good at the challenge. So if I win, if I beat him, then I can say that I'm the best. Which, you're not. You're not the best. Whatever. So they had on this last episode, they had a math question that everyone had to answer. And Cara could not answer the math question at all. She could not answer. She was crying. Her whole team finished. She was still there. She was crying. She was freaking out. And Polly was like, it's okay. You got this, girl. Like, calm down. Like, just answer the question. And so she finally answers the question, and she goes over to her team. And then Polly starts talking crap about the UK team. He's like, oh, wow, you can't even answer a math question? It's like, your girlfriend just couldn't answer a math question. So why are you talking like that when your girlfriend's the one that was the last to answer the math question? It made no sense to me. Also, Ninja Natalie shouldn't be called Ninja because she sucks. She can't do anything. Can't do anything. When she had a elimination with Laurel, and it was a climbing one, and she was like, this is my elimination. This is my challenge. This is what I do. I do American Ninja Warrior, so that's all I do is climb. And then she only won on a technicality. Okay, so I guess I was talking too much, and my phone ran out of storage, so I had to delete some stuff. So I'm back. Where was I? Yeah, so Ninja Natalie's not a ninja. She's not that good at the challenges. She shouldn't be called Ninja because she's not good. The gross food that they have to eat, I never understand when they're like, I can't do this, I can't do this. It's like, that is not the worst of the challenges that you're having to do. Like, eating food, not the worst. They had to eat like a grub worm that was like this big, and it was like in a shot, and it was like still moving. Ashley took it like a champ. She took it down and was just like telling her team, take it like a shot. You're fine. Take it like a shot. Everyone was like, this is so gross. She's like, whatever. So the UK team got a time penalty because they hit the other team or something like that. So they got a 10-minute time penalty. And then when the time penalty was over, they're still in lead because Cara wouldn't eat the food. She was like, I can't do it. I can't do it. And she started like gagging. Like, she says she's so good. Polly says she's so good. And she got them she couldn't do the math problem. She was the last person to do the math problem, and then she was the last one to eat. Like, she's sucking at this finale or final or whatever it is. So Paulie, who says he's the best at the challenge and he's so confident that he's gonna win, is dying. He keeps passing out almost. He makes his team stop because he can't do it. He's doing all this. Like, he is struggling. And then Zach just goes off and says, this is why I wanted to keep all the good players on our team, because this final would be way easier, which is so true. If they had Bananas, if they had Wes, if they had Laurel, they would have been fine. Nany was also gone. Who else? If they had Tori and Jordan still on their team, they would be smooth sailing. The final would be done. They'd be great. Basically, that's the end of the episode on Paulie passing out and the USA team just leaving him. They're like, sorry, we gotta go. Like, we are just gonna leave you here. Gotta go. Bye. So that's what the episode ended on. The final episode is on Wednesday, so I'll probably do, if people want to see it, and if I like doing this video, then I'll do another episode or another video describing the final and my thoughts on that, and then I'll probably do the other reality shows that are on right now too. But before I talk too long, let's go to Temptation Island. So on this season of Temptation Island, there are 4 couples. There are Asanika and Yavin. Boring, don't care about them. Kate and David. Kate is a lot older than David. I don't know exactly how old. I know he's 20-something and she's 30-something, which isn't that much older, but like, a girl matures so much faster than a guy. So even though they might only be like 5 years apart or something like that, mentally, like, she's probably so much more mature than he is, which I think is weird. There is Ashley and Casey. Ashley H, I think. Ashley, I'm going to call her Ashley number 1. No, I'll call her Ashley H. So Ashley H and Casey. So, I was heated when the first episode aired and they were introduced, because Casey, Mr. Casey, was telling the people that he hangs out with a lot of people from his past, you know, from college or whatever, and there's a girl in the friend group who he used to hook up with, and they still hang out as a group with his girlfriend. You've got to be kidding me. Never. Nope. If my husband, well, I guess it'd be different because he's my husband now, but if when we were dating and he told me, oh, this girl in our friend group, yeah, I used to hook up with her. Nope. Wouldn't happen. That might be the Scorpio in me coming out, but no. Wouldn't happen. No. I'd be like, no, she's out of the friend group. She's out of the friend. No, not happening. She's out of the friend group, or we're over, because that's not okay. Not okay. So anyways, and then there is Ashley, the second Ashley, don't know what her last name letter. Ashley and Rick. They're boring too. Don't care about them. Except for one thing. First episode, they just leave their boyfriends. They go to their house with the single guys. First night, second Ashley sleeps with someone. First night, sleeps with someone. You just saw your boyfriend not too long ago. Are you kidding me? You're already sleeping with someone. That is horrible. That means that you have no self-control. First night, sleep with someone. So, let's see. My thoughts on Kate and David. David sucks. He sucks. And I want to be friends with Kate. She seems fun. She seems like the girl that would hype you up, the girl that would always be there for you, she seems cool. David sucks. So Casey sucks. And Ashley H is a saint, and she deserves way better than that. Like I said, he still hangs out with the girl he hooked up with. No. So Ashley deserves better. Rick, I don't know what is about him, but he just gives me the, like, heebie-jeebies. Like, he's just creepy. Like, he was talking to one of the girls, and she was like, how you doing? Like, how did your, like, bonfire go? Like, let me know. Like, I want to talk to you. And he's like, don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. It was weird. There's a single girl. Her name is Peyton. And I don't like her. I don't really have a reason to like her. I don't like her. She looks like the stereotypical porn star. Like, schoolgirl, like, wears the pigtails and the glasses. She's gross. I don't like her. So David not only hooks up with someone, he has a threesome. So yeah, that was really weird. He decided, if I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna go big, I guess. So that was weird. And then the girl that, like, he's, I guess, not really hooking up with. Well, I guess they do hook up. But the girl that he's, like, talking to, the single girl, is just as boring as he is. I'm like, oh, I just scratched my neck and now it's all red. Crap. Ugh. They deserve each other. Like, they sit there and they're just like, oh, the weather's nice. Yeah, it's really nice. Do you want to work out later? Yeah. Like, they're so boring. So, they deserve each other. Hope they leave together. They're great. I mean, they're not great, but. So, the guy that Ashley, the other Ashley, hooked up with the first night, she tries to talk to him later on and is like, so, like, if this goes on and we, like, still like each other, like, do you want to leave the island together? And he's like, no, not really. I just kind of wanted to sleep with you. It's like, goodness. So he basically was just wanting to hit it and quit it and admitted it. So that was really weird. He got kicked off because they were like, we don't want him here anymore. He's kind of sucks. So they were like, bye. Deke kind of creeped me out from the first episode because they all, like, had lines. When they came in, they had, like, lines, and he was like, he said something like, oh, guys, you should watch out because your girl's gonna want this Deke, because his name's Deke, and it was like, ooh, not cute. But anyway, he really liked Ashley H. He really liked her, and they went on a couple dates together. But Ashley H was really into Ben. So there was one day that Deke, like, put flowers on her bed and, like, wrote her a sweet note. And she was like, oh, that's really sweet, but I'm gonna go hang out with Ben, sorry. And he got so mad about it. And I was like, he seems like the kind of guy that would take a girl out on a date and then be like, you're supposed to sleep with me now because I bought your dinner. That's how this works. You need to pay me back. Like, the way he acted after that was weird. Let's see, what else? Ashley and Ben are perfect together. She deserves him. They just seem like they're just meant to be. And the way how happy she is with him, like, she just is glowing. She's so happy. Like, I'm so glad they're together. Like, they're great together. Casey, like I said, he sucks. He said in an interview, I think, but he tells every girl, he's like, I just, like, being in this house is a nightmare, and there's no girl in here I want to pursue. And so all the girls are, like, offended because they're like, okay, that's really rude to say. But then in, like, an interview, he was like, if I had to sleep with any of these girls, I would throw up. Like, they're disgusting. Like, to these poor girls, or about these poor girls. Let's see. Casey definitely seems like a narcissist to me, the way he's talking, like, saying that he doesn't want Ashley to be happy. He wants her to be with him. Like, they went on Temptation Island because he wanted to go on it. And so he is mad that she is making the decision to leave him. He would be fine if he made the decision to leave. But he doesn't like that she's making the decision. He doesn't like that she's with someone else. He just wanted her to be with him. Like, he's very narcissistic about it. He wants all the control, and he is just creepy. He said something. He was like, I'm gonna win her back. I'm just gonna treat it like it's a sales pitch and like win her back. Just because I want her. I don't want her to have anyone else. Like, it was really creepy. So at the last bonfire, before the finale, like before they get to sit with their significant other, decide what they want to do. Let's see. Ashley got to see Casey, like, talking about how he's going to use a sales pitch to try to win her over and all this. And I'm glad she got to see that, because that's so toxic. Kate had to see David, like, sleeping with that girl. So that sucked. David was being so confusing. He saw a clip of Kate and then was like, oh, I just want to be with her. And then the host was like, but you're sleeping around with everyone. That doesn't make any sense. So that was really weird. Casey's still making about himself. He's like, I just want her to be with me. That's it. Because he wants to make the decision. He doesn't want her to make the decision. They went on like an overnight date. And this sweet, sweet girl, Gavin asked her to go on the date with him, and she was like, "What's my ring? Hitting my glass." She was like, "No, I don't want to like do that to your girlfriend. I don't want to be the one to do that." So that was really sweet, I thought. Like I said, Ben and Ashley are so cute together, and they went hiking, and they were going down a mountain, and Ben was like, hold on, let me go down the mountain first so I know or I can tell you where you should step so you don't fall. I thought that was so cute. And she's just so happy. They're so, like, she's glowing. Like, I just love them together. The golfing date with the other Ashley, and I have no idea what his name is, was really weird because she was wearing, like, a crop top, and it was, like, showing off her boobs, and it was like, you shouldn't be golfing in that. She also called it a golf court, so that was really weird. They have no idea what they're doing, which is always funny to me when I see stuff like that, because my husband is a golf professional, so when I see stuff like that, I'm like, no, that's not how you do it. And then they end the episode with Casey going to buy an engagement ring. Ooh, and he says he's gonna propose to Ashley at the last bonfire. That's gonna be so awkward when Ashley's like, no, I don't want that. And he's gonna, oh God, he's gonna be so devastated, and I'm gonna love it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So the finale of that is on Thursday, and then next Thursday, I think there's 2 episodes. So I will talk more about that when those come up. But yeah, I'm going to finish talking about those because I've been talking for way too long. But those are my thoughts on the season of The Challenge, Temptation Island, and Floribama Shore. Like I said, if I like this and if people seem to watch this, I'll do more. Next week is the finale of The Challenge, and I don't know if next week or the week after is the last episode of Temptation Island, but I will talk about those more. But thanks for listening to me talk way too much about reality TV. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment and let me know. You can leave a comment and tell me reality shows that you want me to watch, maybe. Reality shows you want me to talk about. Any shows you really want me to watch, talk about. Leave a comment about any video ideas you have for me. Anything like that. Leave a comment for anything, really. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will talk to you later. Bye.